What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today we have a rematch between Tien and Yamcha from the very first, well, not the very first, but from Dragon Ball when they had the Tenkaichi Budokai fight. You guys remember that one where Tien broke Yamcha's leg? One of the most epic fights from Dragon Ball. And today they decided to settle it because they haven't had a chance to really fight it out ever since that fight again. And now this is going to be the winner of winners. Whoever wins this fight is going to take all the W's, and it's going to be the glory, for the glory, I guess. And we're starting off with a pretty even fight. Both are kind of getting warmed up right now. Yamcha is jumping into his Aura Spark right away because he wants to just probably knock out Tien as fast as possible. He is still kind of salty that Tien broke his leg back in the day. But it seems that his Aura Spark is actually doing pretty well. I was about to say he's actually not doing that well, but Tien's taking it pretty well. Oh, Tien's going with the Dodon Ray. Oh, right in the back. There's nothing worse than taking that Dodon Ray to the back because there's no way you can block it. It just kind of burns, and then you're just kind of stuck there with it. Hey, we got a Wolfang Fist. I didn't connect, though. Did not connect, though. It's all right. It's all right. It's still a pretty much even match, and it looks like Tien is tired of his shenanigans, busting out a Solar Flare as well as a quick Aura Spark to really get kicked into high gear and give Yamcha these hands. But Yamcha is kind of taking this. Is actually a pretty good fight. It's a pretty good fight. Now we're taking to the air. All right. Forget being on the battlefield. We're going to take this to the air because the entire world is a battlefield right now. But these guys still seem to be pretty much, you know, taking it easy right now. No one has really pulled out their full potential. The thing that's interesting about this fight is the fact that, ooh, okay, Tien slipped up and he got knocked into the ground. And now we're in nice little plains there. Hey, it's Goku's house. Hey, don't blow up Goku's house, guys. If you blow up Goku's house, Chi-Chi will get mad, and she's probably more dangerous than Goku himself. But the interesting thing about both Yamcha and Tien fighting right now is the fact that none of these guys have transformations. They're just regular humans who, you know, they gotten pretty powerful from the time. They used to be really strong back in the Dragon Ball days, and then they kind of, you know, they failed to keep up their friends. But that's okay. Regardless of them not being able to be as strong as Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, and those guys, they're still quite powerful for humans. And if I was to fight them, I'll probably lose. But the cool thing is how equal this match is. I don't know who's gonna win this. So you know how this works. If you've been watching my Shoutcast battles, you know that this is the chance for you guys to predict. So in the comment section below, Yamcha or Tien, who's going to win? By the way, I also want to ask you guys. Oh, Wolfang Fist is gonna connect. Is it gonna connect? Uh-oh. What are you doing, Yamcha? You gotta be closer than that. Yamcha literally just kind of swatted like 10 feet away from Tien. But the question I want to ask you guys is, who was present at the Tenkaichi Budokai where Tien and Yamcha fought? Well, obviously none of you guys were present, but who watched that fight and who enjoyed it? Let me know in the comment section below. But right now, we're still pretty even. I don't know who's going to win. So if you want to go ahead and throw out some predictions, either hashtag Yamcha or hashtag Tien, or just comment their names in the comment section below and let me know who you think is going to take the marbles, the W, the trophy at the end of this fight. Again, with me, I can't take sides because I'm just an announcer. I'm just a Shoutcast guy. I can't take sides. I just kind of watch it and call it how I sees it. All right, Tien and both Yamcha are right now in their Aura Spark mode. Ooh, oh, okay. All right, Yamcha somehow must have caught Tien off guard just now and really given him the hands. And now we're back in the air already. Tien lost his Aura Spark, but Yamcha is still pretty much fueled. He is on fire. Like I said, you can tell he's a little salty that, you know, Tien broke his leg back in the day, and he wants to pay him back. So now we're taking it to the air. Once again, we're going to be moving battlefields real fast. And, wow, Tien, you are doing pretty well, actually. Okay. For a second, I thought you were going to slip up and let Yamcha take the W again. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It's kind of, you know, I don't know what to expect. Usually, I'm waiting for transformations and stuff. And, ooh, Yamcha just kind of got stunned for a second and used too much ki. See, Yamcha's big flaw is he's a little cocky. And unlike Tien, who's very well trained, very well... Oh, uh-oh. Is that going to hit? Oh, he blocked it that time. As I was saying, though, the thing with Yamcha and Tien is Tien is very well trained. He spent a lot of his life mastering the martial arts. And unlike him, Yamcha's a bit cocky. Tien knows, you know, what not to do in a fight. Whereas Yamcha, if he starts winning, he'll slip up, leave his defenses all open, and that will ultimately cost him the match. So the question is if he's going to let himself do that. Oh, Wolfang, wow! I did not expect that, but Tien broke out of it, and he's given now the counterattack to Yamcha immediately. He did not like that, but now, wow, this is a really even match. Oh my gosh. I didn't expect this match to be this even. I thought it was going to be close. And Tien takes the first loss, giving Yamcha one win. If Yamcha gets 2 more points, he's going to be the victor in his match and take the rematch trophy after all these years. All right, let's see what happens in the next round. But yeah, as I was saying, though, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Doesn't matter. This fight's epic. All right, let's see what happens in round number 2. So far, we got Tien taking the lead for a quick second. And what's his name? Yamcha blocking the Solar Flare. He is tired of having to deal with... Look at that. He's not staying phased by it anymore. Tien's like literally throwing out the solar flares left and right, but it doesn't bother Yamcha anymore. He even stared at it right away. Like, he kind of blocked it, but he stared at it. All right, Dodon right to the face, and once again, Yamcha gets another block. The thing what I'm noticing is Yamcha seems to be studying Tien's moves, which I guess, you know, considering the fact they've been training partners ever since the end of Dragon Ball and, you know, throughout the series, I'm pretty sure they both know each other's moves, and Yamcha knows what to avoid in a fight with Tien. So that's kind of the thing that makes this match so great. And even though Tien is ahead right now, I was just saying, I looked down for a second. Even though Tien's ahead right now, it's still pretty much an equal match, but it looks like it just evened out by the time I finish that sentence. All right, what's gonna happen? We're just doing some snap vanishing. Now it's getting intense. I feel like now they kind of had the warm-up round, and from here on out, it's going to get really intense, and we're about to see these superhumans, I call them superhumans, really give out their full potential and bust some attacks out or something. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I'm just kind of announcing it. Let's be real here. It's Yamcha and Tien, so no one really cares who wins this fight. It just, we want to see a good match, and that's what we're kind of getting here. But it looks like Tien has been kind of slipping up. Ooh! I don't know what just happened there, but Tien kind of slipped up, and he's letting Yamcha take the lead. And Yamcha is heated. He is on energy. He's on fire right now. He is standing there. You're going to have to do him. Oh! Okay, is that going to connect? I think that's going to connect. Right in the face! Right in the face. Okay, that was smart. I was about to say that's kind of a disadvantage there, but he countered with a quick Dodon Ray right to the dude's face. Oh, and he got it with a blind. Blinded him, and he got him with both the double fist in the side of the face. And now the match is pretty much on Tien's side with Yamcha flying back to Earth. You know what? I want to know, does it actually hurt that bad to get hurled out of the sky into the ground like that? Ooh, apparently it did to Yamcha because he was tired and out of key when he got back up. And it gave Tien just enough time to connect a Dodon Ray to his face. But, you know, Yamcha's not out of it yet. Look at that. He is pretty much ready to try to get another victory. And the match is getting pretty close. Even though Tien has a slight advantage here, I feel like, you know, if Yamcha really tries and focuses, he could come out the victor in the fight. Look at that. You can't just stand there, Tien. You got to get up and not let Yamcha grab you like he did right there. That was pretty smart on his move. If he tried to punch, you would have just blocked and then you would have countered. But grabbing was definitely the way to go. And we get the Aura Spark and a bunch of snap vanishing action right now. You see this I'm talking about? Yamcha could really win if he really tries. Wow, okay. That's a counter right there. You know what I really want to do? Well, I guess what I want to see. What I really want to see is Yamcha connect a super, whatchamacallit, Wolfang Fist and really get Tien with that attack and win the fight. Like, that would be really epic to see. But in the matter of literally like 5 seconds, Yamcha really just caught up and really evened it out. Look at that. Tien charging out a big solar flare that did nothing because Yamcha just kind of backed away. Oh, okay, Dodon Ray disconnects. This is going to be the Vin. No Vin. No Vins today with my German accent. Yamcha is kind of keeping it, you know, in the distance. He's very defensive here because he knows if Tien pulls off a combo with him. Oh, this is going to be the victory. Yep, there it is. I knew that was going to happen. We got 1-1 now to tie it up. Who's going to be the one that gets the third win? Let's find out. They both seem a little tired, but I feel like they still have enough energy to go for days if they want to, so let's see what happens. All right, we're going to start off with a grab from Yamcha. Nothing really too amazing, but in a quick kick from Tien to even it out. It's still kind of tough to tell who's going to take control of this one, but they still got a lot of energy. You can tell they have a lot of energy. But look at that snap vantage. Look at that speed. Who can keep up with these fights? All right, Tien is kind of dropping low with health, and Yamcha is just not stopping his assault with a full charge Kamehameha that actually connected to kind of lower his health, Tien's health, down to the blue bar, and it's getting ready to drop down into green soon. But Tien is not going to. Wow! First of all, Yamcha, this is what I was talking about. You can't get cocky and start taunting in the middle of a battlefield. Look what happened. Freaking Tien busted out the Aura Spark and really gave you these hands for the taunt. Never ever taunt. Never taunt. You know, it's like with me, whenever I used to be back in my martial arts days, I would always try to finish my opponents off with a special attack, and that would always cost me the battle. So what I've learned to do over time is to just finish my opponent, and that's what Yamcha should do as well. You should not try to be flashy for the cameras. He's trying to be flashy for the ladies right now, and it's going to end up costing him the battle, and he's going to get no ladies. Just because, I mean, first of all, he's Yamcha. And second of all, no lady wants a second place loser or something. All right, another Dodon Ray, but Yamcha's not having it. He's going to stop it with a quick kick to the face as well as a combo to lower Tien's health even more. I feel like Yamcha has been pulling off more of the damage here and connecting most of the attacks, whereas Tien has been strategic with it. Everything that he pulled off has done a lot of damage. For example, with the Dodon Rays when Yamcha was wide open, that's what's been costing most of the damage. Whereas Yamcha doesn't really have that many fancy attacks. All he can really do is just try to do as much damage as possible, and hopefully it's going to be enough to bring Tien down. And right now it's working. Alright, we're taking it back to the sky, and Yamcha's Aura Spark is really paying off right now, but Tien is blocking everything. Look at all those dodges. He cannot hit him right now. Yamcha, you gotta focus. Do not let him win. Do not let him get inside your head. If he does, then that's when you're going to start losing. But then again, you're not losing right now, so I guess you have room to do so. So Tien right now is stuck on yellow with a Kamehameha that did literally nothing to Tien. He literally just stood there and took it. He just took it. Hey, we're in where Raditz killed. Oh, not where Raditz, but where Raditz showed up, which led to Tien and Yamcha dying later. Battlefield, that one. Yeah, nobody cleaned that up. Why is that crater still there? Anyways, before I get distracted, we're taking it back to Sky again. This time, Tien is taking the lead and giving Yamcha the hands, and he's actually doing the damage. Look at that. Yamcha can't even defend himself right now because he connected one hit, and once you connect one hit, it's going to lead to more hits, and that's what kind of happened here. All right, now we're taking it back to the Sky. I feel like whoever gets knocked out of Sky is going to take quite a bit of damage here. Wow, Tien is being ruthless. This is what I was saying. Tien is great at... Oh, excuse me. Tien is great at delivering strategic hits, whereas Yamcha, strategic hits and the powerful hits, whereas Yamcha has been just kind of dealing with, oh, we got a full Wolfang Fist. All right, that really just screwed Tien up and caused him to drop in health severely. Now he has his last health bar. If Yamcha can really connect the attacks in the next couple seconds, he's going to get the second point and be one step closer to be the victor in the rematch of the century. Tien's not having a Wolfang Fist. He's not having it. Look at that. He tried to it, but it did not work. Could not connect it. And Tien is not going to let him win. Oh, I should say Tien's not going to go down that easily. Even, look at that. He even tried to counter it. It's not going to work. But, ooh, okay. That was a great combination of counters right there. That was beautiful. Let's do a quick replay on that. Well, I'm not going to replay. Just keep watching. I don't want to do a replay just because this is intense right now. All right, both of these guys now have been fighting for quite a bit of time, and now we're getting to the end of this round. Whoever wins this is going to be one step closer, like I said, and be literally one win away from winning the match. With whoa, Tien! I feel like Tien just literally let him have that. He could have won. He could have won. Uh-oh. He could have won. But he decided he didn't want to take the cheap win. Oh, whereas Yamcha took the cheap win. Yamcha, you see that? See, this tells you what kind of characters both these guys are. Yamcha got stunned, and instead of Tien finishing him off and getting the victory, he allowed him to recover so they can continue fighting. Whereas the second Tien got stunned, Yamcha was like, "Yeet, I'm taking this victory," and gave him a quick punch to lower his health down. And it's also cool, you can see Korn's tower in the background. I never noticed that. Alright, so now we are back into possibly the final round if Yamcha wins this. But based off the flurry of hits that Tien is delivering, he must be pissed off because of that cheap win that Yamcha got at that last match. I feel like, you know, Tien could win, and if he does, that'd be really interesting, because then we'll take it into 2 wins straight. This is what's great about these guys, like I said. They're both even fighters. They've trained together. They had a really great fight in Tenkaichi Budokai back in the day, in the Dragon Ball days. So it's great to see that they were able to get together later and do this rematch. Wow, Yamcha is really, really slipping up. He must be really tired from all those matches prior to this, because right now he is just taking an ass whooping. He's doing what Yamcha does best, getting his ass kicked. Wait, I'm not supposed to say that. I'm not supposed to take sides here, because that clearly sounded like I took sides, but whatever. We're taking it back in the Sky. All right, Tien is going to deliver a bunch of hits, and Yamcha is still taking those hits. He tried to defend slightly, but for the most part, ooh, I felt that one. Right in the sternum, too. Right in the sternum. All right, Tien literally just lost his first health bar, whereas Yamcha lost literally half of his life already. But again, I'm not kind of surprised, because it is Yamcha after all. And if Tien keeps it up, he's going to get an easy victory in this fourth round? Fourth round. Yes, and then they'll be tied up, and then, again, we'll lead to the last part. You know what I wish they would do? I wish they would fly all the way to Korn's tower and get a little closer, because I kind of want to see the tower up close, because I've never been up high in the sky, or never been up this high in the sky, that one, to see the tower this close. It'd be cool to see it a lot closer, but they're probably too focused on fighting, so I'm not going to ask them. All right, Yamcha, you are really looking like you're going to be losing even more and more. To the people who in bed, look at that. Did he just taunt? Ooh, we actually just baited him. Tien busted out a taunt, and the second Yamcha got close to me, busted out a counterattack, and oh, okay. Looks like Yamcha didn't like that. And we got Wolfang Fist! Ooh, and he stopped his counter. All right, this is the part where Yamcha gets serious and tries to even it out. Look, it's actually pretty even. He's doing the hits, too. I think this is the first time in the flurry of punches that Yamcha was able to actually deliver this kind of damage. And he actually pretty much just evened it out. Oh, my gosh. I would have never expected Yamcha to come back like that. Okay. All right, so Yamcha still has a chance here. He actually has still quite a chance. This is interesting. Okay. This is exactly what I said. This is why Dragon Ball fights are so exciting. not Dragon Ball is a Dragon Ball, but just Dragon Ball universe fights. Because you never know what's going to happen. You can always get someone who's losing the entire match, and then 2 seconds later they come back, like the Broly fight. But we're not going to talk about that. Looks like Yamcha has taken control for the first time in his match. Tien is stunned and took a Kamehameha to the face. I think it's looking pretty grim for Tien. He's going to lose. From the looks of it, he's going to lose. If Tien does not get his stuff together, his focus, he's going to lose his match, and it's going to go to Yamcha as a rematch victory after all these years. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Tien is a little focused, but you're going to have to snap finish a lot more and just keep an eye on his movements. Look at that. Look at those hits. Ooh, that combo. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I don't even know what to say. Those hits combined into Dodan Ray, that was awesome. And Yamcha is just, again, swatting air. I mean, you probably saw a bug or something. Knowing Yamcha is exactly what happened. And if you fought a bug, you probably would still lose to the bug. But we'll talk about that later. All right, Dodan Ray. If this hits, this is going to victory. All right, we're going to overtime, folks. Last round. This is awesome.
Doesn't matter how many times you try. Am I just no match for him?
Oh my gosh, this is incredible. I did not even think that Tien hasn't had enough energy to do another Dodan Ray like that. So this is exciting. This is good stuff. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure you punch that like button right in the face, because we want to see more of these battles in the future, because they excite me, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys are excited as well. So let me know by punching that like button right in the face, just like Yamcha takes a punch to the face. But that was actually very surprising. I thought Yamcha totally had that fight, and he was going to get the victory for the rematch. All right, look at that. Ooh, that's a beautiful combo and very, very deadly. Yamcha tried to go for a kick, in case you didn't see. Oh, I'm sure you saw it. Yamcha tried to go to a kick to the face, but the second he got close to him, he got stunned with a solar flare and then got a Dodan Ray, a max power Dodan Ray to the face, and lost a lot of health. But it's still pretty. What are you doing? You're wasting all your power right now, Tien. Oh, apparently that worked. I have no idea how that worked. Maybe Yamcha decided to check out, the look into the solar flare after the 3rd time. So that's probably what happened there. But we're taking it back to the ground. And now we're on some islands, the archipelagos. It's a nice little desert vacation, or not a desert vacation, but a little vacation area in case you're trying to find a getaway place. I'll go there and hang out there. But it's still a pretty even fight. This is pretty exciting. I honestly don't know who's going to win. Usually at this point, one fighter or the other is a lot more tired and end up, making a lot of mistakes. But these guys are still pretty much as passionate as is. Like, you can see the energy. You can see the fire in both their hearts. So they both want this victory. They both, look at that. It's straight up even right now. Oh, is it going to connect? Oh, ooh, and he tried to cancel it, but it did not work. Tien got hit. I can't even speak. This fight is so exciting, I can't even speak. Ooh, that was actually quite the dodge right there. Nice timing right there. Nice timing. What I love the most about these fights is the fact that they're so focused, and despite them taking all these hits and stuff, they know exactly when to snap out of the way and completely dodge a move, and that to me is incredible to see. I gotta master that one day, but I'll probably never get to the point. But I still like watching it. All right, Tien's kind of sluggish, you could tell. I mean, he's defending himself for the most part, but at the beginning of those flurry of hits, you could tell he was a little tired, and he lost quite a bit of health, actually. Yamcha has the advantage here, and it's quite possible the way this looks, that Yamcha could win. But then again, I saw Tien make a lot of comebacks in the last couple of minutes, so it's possible he can come back again if he focuses enough. But again, he looks tired. Aura Spark, let's see if this Aura Spark is going to be enough. Oh, nice. I thought that Slow Flare was going to lead in quite the combo, but somehow Yamcha managed to predict his moves and stay away from it. All right, look at those dodges. Look at those dodges. This is great. Look at that. They're pretty much even. They're both evenly tired. You could tell. At this point, like I said, Yamcha has been doing the most damage, but Tien has been strategic with it. So if Tien can bust out a Super Dodan Ray and connect it, that's going to be the reason why Tien loses. Not Tien loses, but Yamcha loses. Wow. I'm a little shocked as to what just happened, because Tien went from being tired to just snapping left and right. Dodan Ray, nice, but he missed. See, again, you got to be strategic with it. You can slip up here. Oh, here we go. Is Yamcha going to be the victor here? If he wins, it's going to be kind of great to see him come back, and I wonder if he's going to break his leg. If he breaks his leg, they'll show... Oh, it's slightly connected. It's slightly connected. It stopped his kick just in time to take a full hit. That was actually pretty brilliant to see. I did not expect that to happen. Is it going to connect? Oh! Somehow, he just took... Oh, look at that. He tried to stun him. Ooh! Like I said, Yamcha, you can't get cocky here. This match is not over yet. Wait for the match to be over before you get cocky, because this is going to be your downfall in these fights. All right, we got... Oh, somehow he managed to go through that solar flare. He might be fighting blind. Wolfang Fist to finish it off. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? Oh, and it worked. And it worked. Yamcha wins. Let's see what he has to say.
Tien.
Now, of course he's cocky. Of course he's freaking cocky. Alright, folks, so there you have the rematch of the century. Yamcha versus Tien. Yamcha takes the win this time. Didn't break his leg. He actually tried to be the nice guy here and just go for the easy victory so he doesn't hurt his friend. Unlike before, but then again, they weren't really friends the first time they fought in Dragon Ball, so that's probably why Tien broke his leg. But that was a great fight. That was a great fight. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So if you did, make sure you leave a like right below and feedback if you want to see more fights like this. And I shall make sure to bring you the hottest of DBZ fights of all time. So yeah. Anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of the day. My name is Rhymestyle, and I will see all y'all in Super Saiyans in the comment section below. Peace.